I think bringing awareness to all these controversial issues are the driving force in my channel here. I don't shy away from difficult topics, so let's get right into it. Shalom everyone, my name's S and I'm taking you on my lovely conversion to Judaism. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, check down below and make sure you're subscribed. And don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon this year because we got a lot going on in 2022. Before we get into today's video, I just want to talk about a few things I have going on. One, Happy New Year to everyone. And also, we are starting our 50 books for the year 2022. So I was debating on whether to do more Jewish books, self-help books, financial books, and we're gonna do all of them. So since I'm heading towards the end of my conversion, I decided to add as many Jewish books in the beginning of this year as possible. So I'm going to link down below the 4 books we will be reading this month, and I encourage you guys to come on this journey with me so we could laugh at how nerdy we are by the end of 2022. I plan on reading about 4 books each month, and we can discuss probably at the end of the month. I'll do like a little recap roundup of the 4 books, what I've learned from them, why you guys should read them, and how important it is to have them on your Jewish journey, not only in your conversion or even if you're not even thinking about converting, just to have in your Jewish literacy. So check down below for all the links for the 4 books we will be reading this month. And I hope you guys are ready because it's gonna be intense. I've never done this before, so this is gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna get smarter, guys. What's better than that? Next, I wrote my second ebook. I released it a few days before New Year's. I figured you guys could get a head start on it. So I decided to write a book about the 19 steps I took before my conversion, or steps that I kind of should have took. And I decided to just let it all out and write down as many things that I could think of. And there were so many things. So I decided to narrow it down to just 19. And that seems to be a good number. I didn't want to make the ebook like dreadfully long, but there it is. I'll leave it down below. Make sure you guys check it out. It's free, a nice free ebook for anyone who's thinking about converting. So let's get into today's topic. I recently was bombarded with several different things within the past 2 weeks, and I wanted to talk about them on this channel. The thing is, I can only make so much content. So I decided to put a poll out for you guys and let you guys choose. And I think I'll be doing that more often. There seems to be a lot of traction with that. The people have spoken. You guys want to talk about Hebrew Israelites. I was called an Israelite recently, and this is why I put that on that poll. I had no idea what it was. I thought it was a compliment. Because I'm thinking, okay, they called me Hebrew Israelite. Seems reasonable. I'm Jewish, I'm Black. Most Jewish people are from Israel. That's the logic I took. So I was just like, okay. But then I was just like, let me look this up. So I decided to do some research on this. And whoa, I was blown away by all the YouTubers, all the blogs, all the commentary on this topic. Usually people put me in the same categories as an Israelite, an Ethiopian Jew, or some of them say I'm under the white man's evil spell. So when I did this research, 3 things kept on popping up. I found that Hebrew Israelites are frauds, they are a cult, and they are racist. I am none of these things, and I don't want to be affiliated with any of that. But because of the way I look, I get put into this category with them. So I decided to educate myself, look more into it. Oh, and I did. So there are plenty of videos on YouTube talking about what they are, what they stand for. I'll just do a little synopsis. They are obsessed with this two-tribe theory, tribe of Jacob, tribe of Esau. And basically, good people, black people, my skin color, the Haitians, happy Haitian Independence Day, y'all. Latinos, Hispanics, and Puerto Ricans are the original Israelites, the original Jews. And Esau is white, red-faced, hairy white people. Apparently there are tons of camps. You can't call them churches because we have some people who, some don't believe that Jesus is the Messiah and then some do. So I'm confused that is it a religious thing or not, because usually they follow the same type of doctrine. But apparently Black Hebrewites are very known for using little excerpts from the Bible and kind of coming up with their own understanding of things that will push their racist agenda. So their doctrine revolves around Deuteronomy 28. They believe the Jews currently are the fake Jews and Ashkenazi Jews are frauds. They are from the synagogue of Satan. They call white people Edomites, and it's just a bizarre war on ethnicity. And it's just so much emphasis on skin color. It's almost like they're having an identity crisis. In the same breath, these people claim to be Torah observant, and which is a huge problem because I'm trying to be Torah observant and I'm nothing like these people. These people aren't genuine believers. They are anti-gay, anti-white, anti-Semitic, and honestly, some anti-black because they wouldn't agree with anything I'm doing. Here's my rule of thumb. Any type of movement that focuses on skin color is not a movement I want to ever participate in. There's always hate and anger involved in these movements, and then they birth extremists. And then I didn't realize these events were held by Black Israelites. The attack in 2019 at the kosher supermarket in Jersey City, where 2 Black Israelites stormed a supermarket and killed 3 people. Or the 2019 Hanukkah stabbing, where this Black Hebrew Israelite just decided to bum rush this Hanukkah party. You can't just do that. What is wrong with people? These movements are dangerous and they're growing, and you can see the numbers rising in anti-Semitic attacks in New York alone. It's very scary and it should not be happening. But I bet you guys all know this. This creates a very strange problem for me because I never want to be affiliated with this. I will never be it. I don't believe it. I condemn all of this, and it's a weird situation to be in, I guess, in my instance, because of just the way that I look. And also, there's another issue, and this was the main thing that I think about. I always try to find the source of the problem. So if you look at these movements, they seem to be attracting young Black males. And I decided to pull up a statistic. 67% of Black children are born to single parent homes. In 2020 alone, 4.25 million families that are Black in the United States are with a single mother. How sad is that? There are so many Black men walking around looking, yearning for inclusivity, yearning for a home and guidance from a male superior. And whether people think it or not, this is the next form of a gang. They are searching for identity, for family, because they're not getting it at home. And this is something that definitely needs to change within the Black community. This is the source of the problem. And only Black people can fix this. Like, my goal isn't to change a Black Hebrew Israelite's mind. I would like to challenge them. But the main thing is, I don't encourage anyone to go out and go start arguments with them. But I think I'm in a unique position where I don't mind calling this out. If I ever run into one, I will have a conversation with them. because I'm knowledgeable now, and maybe this person might be inspired by what I say. But the main thing is to get the crowd around you to hear what's going on, because these people are being misinformed and they are just being indoctrinated with nonsense that will lead to violence, as you guys have seen with these anti-Semitic attacks. I've never hated white people, and I will never hate anyone because of their skin color. Another trend that's happening is that these black men eventually grow out of this doctrine and start to look for answers themselves. And then they come to the truth on their own terms. It's just that sometimes it may be too late in life and the damage is already done. Not all black people who convert to Judaism need to be affiliated with this. There's Nassim Black, Amari Stoudemire, and now myself. And we're just Orthodox Jews. We're Torah observant, and we are just living our lives religiously. And that's just what it is. I think these Hebrew Israelites are full of garbage, and they just need to be called out on their crap. I will never co-sign to their beliefs, and I think it's quite comical that they are out here screaming in the streets in people's faces, and nobody's actually trying to listen to this. So in conclusion, Judaism is not about skin color, and these Hebrew Israelites got it all wrong. It is good to just be knowledgeable about this and what's happening, because it's a reflection on the Jewish community as a whole. Because people will see somebody like me and think, she's an original Jew, she's a black Jew. And you guys know by now, I'm not for the identity politics here or identity crisis. Like I've said before in many of my videos, this is just how I look. And Judaism is the life that I chose to live by. But the overall takeaway about Hebrew Israelites is that they are lost. They are lost souls. And I remember reading in one of Toulouskin's books, two people could be born into the same household. One could be an angel and the other one could be a nightmare. And you cannot change the condition of someone's soul. If it's innate within them, that's who they're destined to be. And if these people are destined to spread hate and harm people, we cannot try to change them. We can only overcome and build a force around this situation and try not to let it stop us from being righteous people, being better people, and living authentically within Judaism's laws. So there you have it, and I'm not afraid to say it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be releasing content every week. So feel free to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Check down in the descriptions below to make sure you download your free ebook on the 19 steps before you convert to Judaism. And also, my ebook for Modesty is still down below too. And also, if you want an exclusive look on my journey, follow me on Patreon and come along for the ride. So you guys tell me, how do you feel about Hebrew Israelites? What do you guys know about them? Was there something that I missed? Do you honestly believe they are authentic people? And I just want to make it clear, I'm talking about the extremists here, not the ones who are minding their own business and believe what they believe. So comment down below and let's have a chat. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And again, happy 2022, and I'll see you in the next video. Shalom.